In the early morning of 12th of July, Moon will make its move in the sign of Sagittarius, crossing the boundary of Jyeshtha and Moola Nakshatra. Once Moon goes in Sagittarius on 12th, Moon will find Jupiterian energy, but Moon will be in the Moola Nakshatra, which is the Nakshatra of Ketu. So 12th of July is going to be a hairy time, mostly for all of us. Reason? 12th July is the date when Saturn makes its move in the sign of Capricorn. Now, as soon as Saturn makes its move in Capricorn and Moon is in Sagittarius, technically it's a Sadasati, which means you will suddenly come into action about your finances. A sudden matter in the family can draw your attention, and you will be concerned about that. So if you are practicing your basic duty, if you are fulfilling your duties, you should not worry. But if you are too ignorant about life, if you are just enjoying life to the fullest, and you don't worry about any duty, any responsibility, then this can hit you hard. Because when Saturn is coming in Capricorn, this is a Saturn who wants to finish the unfinished task. A video on Saturn retrograde in the sign of Capricorn is already uploaded. You can watch that. This retrograde Saturn is going to create another cycle of the Moon. And Moon for Sagittarius is the 8th Lord. So this means transformation. You need to be very careful about what transformation happens to you through your family, through your personal sphere. You want to change and invest, you want to bring a change, a major shift in the finances, this is the time. But whatever you do, you need to be grounded, you need to focus on the future, you need to be more focused towards your strength and working while you are working on your weakness. Jupiter will be in the 4th house from the Moon, which is actually giving all possible support, because remember, this Jupiter is aspecting 8th and 12th from the Chandra. So Jupiter is actually trying to bring things in order, whereas Saturn is only heading towards Moon, and in the future is that between 14th and 16th, Moon will be crossing Saturn. So definitely the more practical you are, the better your life will be. This will also make you concerned about something in the past that might affect the future. If there is something that needs to be corrected, this is the time. If something that has to be revisited, this is the time. If something that is you're trying to do but you're not able to do it, you are trying for long, nothing is happening, this is the time where you go back to the drawing board and figure out the problematic areas and then address it logically. Now, Mars and Rahu will be in the 5th house with respect to this Moon. So the appetite to take risk will also be very high. But the problem here will be, you would want to do things that will improve your productivity, but the resources can challenge you. And that can frustrate you. That you want to do, you have the capability, but you don't have the resources. What it means is that you need to, instead of cribbing, you need to efficiently utilize what you already have instead of trying to absorb what you want in life. So first, the transit is talking about proper utilization of resource that you already have. And if it does not work after that, then you can proceed and bring something new. It can be anything. It can be hiring someone. It can be taking a consultation. It can be buying a product. Because it wants you to focus and become more sincere about your finances, about your investment, about your funds, about your values. And if you're not following the value system of your life, that is also a big problem. Read Bhagavad Gita. Follow the path of dharma, which is the path of righteousness. And do not let your mind get attracted by the beauty, by the luxury. It's not wrong. But if you are only thinking about Bugatti and you can afford Hyundai, then neither you will be able to enjoy the Hyundai nor you will be able to buy the Bugatti. Rather, you should enjoy the Hyundai and target Bugatti. Just an example. And that is how you should proceed while Moon is in the sign of Sagittarius. It's an auspicious transit. but it's a transit that will ignite something new in your life. You should be ready to follow that path, and you should be ready to bring that necessary change. Take care of your health, eat right, because your food can create a bad health that will irritate your mind, and the agni, the frustration inside you, the acidity in your body can create medical issues that will only frustrate you further. So don't fall into that chain reaction. In case of problems, simply chant Om, chanting Om. In this way, you should do deep breathing and Om chanting, and that will pacify your mind and show you the right answer.